Welcome back. Today I will discuss some question of normal subgroup and center of a group. At first say one question which had come in IIT JAM exam 2020. Question is, consider the following group under multiplication. Here A is contents set of those matrices 1 PQ, 0 1 R, 0 0 1 where PQR belongs to real number. Then center of a group Ace is isomorphic to the option 1 R omitted with 0 under multiplication, option 2 R under addition, option 3 R2 under addition and option 4 R under addition cross R omitted with 0 under multiplication. Okay. Now let's verify the option. Here the question about center of a group, and we all of us know center of a group is set of those elements which commute every element of the group. If you don't see my earlier video of center of a group, at first I will recommend you please see my earlier video. I have given the link of this video in my description box. After seeing the video, then today's video would be so easy. Understand this topic clearly. Just recall Z is here group as a matrix. This is set containing the element A belongs to A's, because here the original group denoted as A's such that AB equal to BA where for all B belongs to A's. That means set of those elements in A's which commute every element of this group. Okay. Consider A belongs to Z is and B belongs to A's, where A be the arbitrary matrices. Consider 1 A B 0 1 C 0 0 1, because our given A's is this matrices. Okay, and since B belongs to A's, then B equal to 1 PQ 0 1 R 0 0 1 where PQR belongs to real number. Okay, that means for center we have to consider it AB equal to PA. That imply 1 A B 0 1 C 0 0 1 with 1 PQ 0 1 R 0 0 1 which multiply BA, where B equal to 1 PQ 0 1 R 0 0 1 with A 1 A B 0 1 C 0 0 1. Okay. After multiplying, this would be 1 P plus Q plus RA plus B 0 1 R plus C 0 0 1, and this is equal to 1 Q plus P B plus CP plus Q 0, 1, C plus R 0, 0, 1. Okay. And since AB equal to BA, then all entries will be equal. That means P plus Q equal to Q plus P, Q plus RA plus B equal to B plus CP plus Q, and R plus C equal to C plus R. Okay. Since this is group, so cancellation law will hold here. So from this line we can tell this omit, this will be omit. That means R, that imply RA equal to CP. Okay. Where P and R, for all PR belongs to real number. And if we consider P equal to 0, that imply always RA equal to 0. And since R be the member of real number, so we can take any arbitrary number. If we consider R equal to 1, then that imply A equal to 0. And if we consider from this relation, similarly, R equal to 0, since PQ are arbitrary element in real number, then that imply CP equal to 0. And if P equal to 1, we consider that imply C equal to 0 also. Okay. Since A be the member of center, and since I have got A equal to 0 and C equal to 0, therefore A would be now 1, 0, B 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. A is equal to, since A belongs to Z, this is equal to 1, 0, B 0, 1, 0 and 0, 0, 1. Okay. I have got the center of the group is. Now we have to prove this center is isomorphic to which of the option. This construction, this is clear. This would be isomorphic to Z would be isomorphic to real line, because here only B belongs to real number. Okay. Now my question, here the operation under addition or under multiplication. Just think, if we consider the operation multiplication, then this member does not belongs to Z. Because when we will multiply two matrices, since I have got A equal to 0 and C equal to 0, then after multiplying I will get Q plus B, and this is addition operation. So Z would be isomorphic to real number under addition. Okay. For this we have to create one map which is isomorphic to real number under addition. The mapping is, consider a mapping Z to under multiplication to real number under addition, and consider the mapping is look like phi of A equal to A13. Why A13? Just think. Because in Z only B varies, because this is the first row, third column. So I have considered it A equal to A13. For isomorphism, we have to prove this mapping is homomorphism and bijective. For homomorphism, consider AB member of Z, then we have to prove phi of AB equal to phi of A plus phi of B. Okay, and this is equal to AB13. What would be value of this? Just think. AB13 equal to Q plus RA plus B, and in ZS, since A and C are both 0, therefore this value only Q plus B. Therefore AB13 equal to Q plus B. Then phi of A equal to A13 and phi of B equal to B. The value is Q. Therefore this would be Q, and the value of A13 equal to B. Therefore our given condition has satisfied. Here this value equal to Q plus B. Here also this value equal to Q plus B. Therefore this function is a homomorphism. Now we have to prove bisective mapping, this mapping. For 1, we have to prove phi of A equal to phi of B, which imply A equal to B. And we all of us know by the defined mapping, phi of A equal to A13 and phi of B equal to B13. And since A13 equal to B13, notice A13 equal to B13 means this value of B is equal, because in ZS only B varies. So we can tell easily A equal to B. That means this mapping is homomorphism and 1, 1. For 2, consider an arbitrary element B belongs to R plus. Then I will got one matrix A in ZS which is equal to 1 0 B 0 1 0 0 0 1, such that phi of A equal to B. Means for any element of R plus, we have got one element in ZS whose image is those element B, and I have considered B is any arbitrary element. So this mapping also onto mapping. Means since the mapping is homomorphism and 1 1 onto both, so this mapping also bisective mapping. Okay. Therefore our second option is a right option. Okay. Well, see one question of NBSM exam which had come NBSM 2019 paper, and this question is based on normal subgroup. At first, I will recommend you please see my earlier video of normal subgroup and conjugacy class. Just review the only definition of normal subgroup again. First, if capital G is a group and a subgroup H is called normal if its all left coset are identical. That means all left coset and right coset are equal. This is not always true. But when a subgroup is normal, then all left coset and right coset are identical to each other. That means G is equal to HZ for all G belongs to G. This is one definition of normal subgroup. Other definition, conjugate subgroup. We all of us know conjugate subgroup. Let's recall again. Let H be a subgroup of G. Then there exists X belongs to G, where X is fixed element. Then X inverse equal to set of those elements X is X inverse, such that A is be the member of capital S and which is equal to capital K, then K is called conjugate subgroup, and then we can say K is conjugate to S. Okay, and A subgroup is normal when G is G inverse equal to whole S. Okay, means when a subgroup conjugate to itself, then it is called the normal subgroup. This is other definition of normal subgroup. And then I have seen the conjugacy class. Conjugacy class is, let G and H be the member of capital G and G and H are conjugate in capital G if there exists A belongs to G such that A is equal to A inverse G. Then we can tell G is conjugate to S. Okay? And conjugacy class of G in G equal to set of those elements A inverse GA where for all A in G. And we all of us know center of a group. Conjugacy class of X means any fixed element equal to singleton set X if and only X be the member of ZG. And in normal subgroup, if N be the normal subgroup of G, then this is the if and only condition. N contains conjugacy class of each element. That means if N be the normal subgroup, that is imply conjugacy class of each element contain N. Also, if conjugacy class of each element contain a subgroup N, then this subgroup must be normal subgroup. This is one case of normal subgroup. Other case of normal subgroup, a subgroup H in G is normal if index of H in G is 2. And this is the notation of index, and this is equal to order of G over order of H. If this value equal to 2, then this subgroup H is normal in G. And other center is always normal subgroup. Means if we can evaluate the center of a group, then this subgroup always will be normal. Okay? This is the trick to find the normal subgroup. Come back our question. The question is, pick out the cases where the given subgroup H is normal subgroup of the group G. Option 1. G is group of all 2 cross 2 invertible upper triangular matrix. Not only invertible. This is, notice, this is all 2 cross 2 invertible upper triangular matrix with real entries under the matrix multiplication. Then H is a subgroup of all such Aij such that A11 equal to 1. Is this subgroup? At first verify option 1. Which rules we will use here? Just think. Here G equal to set of all 2 cross 2 invertible and upper triangular matrices. And the subgroup A is equal to, here the condition with A11 equal to 1. For this, I will use this method. Consider an element G in capital G and A is in capital S. Then we will prove G is G inverse belongs to capital S. If this belongs to capital S, then H would be normal subgroup. Consider G equal to, since this is upper triangular and invertible matrix, then consider this is equal to A1, A2, 0, A3. Where A1, A2, A3, belongs to real number. Okay, and notice this is always invertible because a1, a2, a3 not equal to 0. Okay, and this matrix always upper triangular matrix. Now consider small a, which belongs to the subgroup A. Here the condition a11 equal to 1. That means A is equal to 1. Consider this matrix. A is 1, 0, A is 2. Which is belongs to capital A. Okay. Now find the value G A is G inverse. And I leave it for yourself. This would be also an upper triangular matrices with first element equal to 1. Okay, means G A is G inverse belongs to this subgroup capital is. So our proof has done. Option 1 always be a normal subgroup. Okay, now let's see the option 2. Option 2 indicate G is group of all 2 cross 2 invertible upper triangular matrices with real entries under the matrix multiplication, and here the subgroup A's is the all such Aij such that the condition here A11 equal to A22. Here notice same question, but only extra condition here. Here the subgroup A11 equal to A22. First entries and second entries here same. And in first option has indicate only A11 equal to 1. Similarly, if you check, then this would be also subgroup. I leave it for yourself. Just check it. Same method and same process. And the third option indicate G is the group of all n cross n invertible matrices with real entries under matrix multiplication, and capital S is the subgroup of such matrices with positive determinant. Let's verify third option. G is the n cross n invertible matrices with real entries. That means G belongs to GLNR. And A is indicate subgroup of such matrices with positive determinant. That means A is equal to set of all n cross n matrices in which belongs to GLNR such that determinant of M always greater than 0. And since in A's has indicated determinant of the matrices, so I will use this formula. Determinant of G A is G inverse, and we all of us know determinant of AB equal to determinant of A times determinant of B. That means determinant of G is G inverse equal to determinant of G times determinant of A times determinant of C inverse. Okay, and this is equal to determinant of G times determinant of A, and determinant of G inverse equal to 1 over determinant of G. Cancel this, then this value would be determinant of A. Small a be the member of capital A, and A be the set of all n cross n matrices which belongs to GLNR such that determinant of M greater than 0. That means this value always would be greater than 0. Okay. So determinant of GA is G inverse belongs to A's. So this is also be a normal subgroup. Option 3 also right option. Okay.